The bus hissed to a halt, its doors sighing open with a pneumatic whoosh. The late afternoon sun cast long, elongated shadows across the deserted street, painting the scene in hues of vibrant orange and warm gold. Only a handful of weary passengers disembarked, their faces etched with the lingering weariness of a long day, their movements slow and deliberate. As they shuffled away from the bus, their footsteps echoing softly on the cool pavement, the bus driver, a man named Arthur, began his customary routine checks. He moved with a practiced ease, walking the full length of the bus, his gaze sweeping meticulously over each individual seat, ensuring no belongings were inadvertently left behind. Arthur was a creature of habit, a man of routine, and this particular ritual was as deeply ingrained in his daily life as the very act of breathing itself. A comforting rhythm in the often unpredictable flow of his day. He reached the back of the bus, and that's when he noticed it, a detail that immediately caught his attention. Seat number 14, a window seat towards the rear, was still noticeably warm. Not just a barely there warmth, but a distinct, lingering warmth. As if someone had only just vacated it moments, or perhaps even seconds, before. Arthur frowned, a deep crease forming between his eyebrows, a testament to his mounting confusion. He hadn't seen anyone get off at this particular stop. Furthermore, he was absolutely certain that he had accounted for all the passengers who had been on board throughout the journey. The discrepancy piqued his curiosity, and perhaps a touch of unease. He reached out and gently touched the seat, his fingertips registering the lingering warmth against the cool, vinyl surface. A fleeting, phantom image of a person sitting there, perhaps a woman engrossed in a worn, well-loved book, or a small child clutching a favorite, well-loved toy, flashed unexpectedly through his mind, momentarily disrupting his calm. He quickly checked his rearview mirror, but the street remained deserted, an empty canvas devoid of any sign of life. No one was in sight, no potential witnesses to the mystery. He glanced at the bus stop shelter, a simple structure offering minimal protection from the elements. It was also empty. No one. He called out, his voice a low rumble that resonated within the otherwise silent confines of the bus. Hello? Is anyone still here? Is anyone present? Only an echoing silence answered him, amplifying his sense of bewilderment. Arthur was not a superstitious man. He was, above all, a man of logic, a firm believer in the principles of cause and effect, where every action had a corresponding reaction. Yet, this particular situation defied any logical explanation he could conjure. He looked again at seat 14, the lingering warmth radiating a subtle defiance, seemingly mocking his attempts at understanding. He ran through the possibilities in his mind, cataloging each one with rapid efficiency. Had someone disembarked without him noticing? Was it possible? Or, far more unsettling, had a passenger somehow, inexplicably, vanished into thin air? The very thought sent a shiver of unease creeping up his spine. A feeling he rarely experienced. He walked back to the front of the bus, the growing sense of unease solidifying into a more tangible sensation. Arthur made a firm decision and decided to radio in, hoping for some clarification. Hoping that someone, somewhere, had encountered a similar situation, or perhaps knew something that could provide an explanation. Control, this is Bus 27. I have a rather unusual situation to report. At the last scheduled stop, I have an empty seat. Specifically seat 14, that is still warm to the touch. No passenger is present. Over. The familiar crackle of the radio filled the otherwise quiet bus. A static symphony of communication. After a brief but pregnant pause, a calm, professional voice responded. Bus 27, roger that. Affirmative. Seat 14, empty and warm. No passenger sighted. Understood. Proceed and maintain your current route. We will initiate an investigation into this matter immediately. Over. Arthur exhaled slowly, a mixture of relief and persistent confusion evident in his expression. He started the engine, the familiar, comforting rumble of the powerful diesel filling the bus. A familiar sensation in a decidedly unfamiliar circumstance. He pulled away from the curb, and as the bus began to move, he couldn't help but glance into the rearview mirror, at the empty, yet still warm, seat 14. The mystery still unsolved, the enigma still present.